Alright. Let's see if this is working. I don't actually see... Weird. Well, so why can't I see the stream? I guess it's fine if other people can. Ah! Here we go. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. I don't have my regular microphones and everything because they're all over at Nate's house. We're still recording some Assassin's Creed 3, which actually you guys don't know because the first episode hasn't come out yet. But... Oh. Okay, so I can hear. Perfect. Then let me go ahead and do a little something something. But I've got Siege 2 boxes. My intention was to record like unboxing videos and have one out today. This weekend has really gotten away from me. And I decided let me just try and live stream one super quick to get one done with tonight because I gotta open some cards up to play some Constructed on Wednesday. Hey Skybite, hey Super Mario. I keep wanting to call you Super Mario Kart, but maybe it's Super Mr. Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. Hey Bumblebreeze, what's up? So for the giveaway part, because I've had some success at local events, I already got multiple sets of the promo cards. These three are from Siege 1 and they're all gold and shiny, and that's awesome. And then Nightbird here is the promo for Siege 2, and she seems like a pretty cool car. I really like her ability. Basically, whenever your opponent plays an action, they gotta deal a damage out, which is awesome. But since I've already got two sets, and I believe I'll be getting plenty more in the future, I'm going to go ahead and start giving them away. So I wanted to announce that. Plus, as you can see in the Siege 2 boxes, if you're unfamiliar, Triptychon is in there. I know not everyone's buying boxes. So if you're having trouble... hey, Ninja Bill, what's up? If anyone's having trouble getting the Triptychon from the Siege box because they're buying individual boosters, I've got, plenty of spares here. So I'm going to be giving those away too. Sorry, I am tweeting, which I shouldn't be. How's everyone doing? Actually, since it's all Transformers, guys, I wanted to ask, has anyone been watching Cyberverse at all? Hey, the Jank Lab, what's up? I have not watched your video yet. I saw that it's up. I haven't had time to do anything. This is the first time I'm actually opening booster boxes. Skybite, the fundraiser was awesome. Extra Life, people were super generous. We raised $3,825. I raised $1,860. So I'm super happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Next year I think I'm going to be even more ambitious, but I was just blown away by how much people were willing to donate. Next year, I'd like to be a little more organized and have some less number of prizes, but more prizes, like bigger prizes. Because I'll admit, I think I've spent like $270 on shipping alone, shipping out all the prizes. Luckily, some of the people are local. I've been driving and dropping off their Siege 2 booster boxes and stuff. But yeah, I've spent a lot of money shipping out prizes. So next year, less. I, I won't do 20 toy prizes. I'll do like 5, but I'll make them nice. I'll get some like masterpiece stuff, some stuff that people really want to, because I want to drive. If we did 4,000 this year, almost 4,000 this year, and we like it was our first time we were figuring stuff out. Next year, I want to hit 5,000, and I think we can. But yeah, so if anyone, like I said, if anyone needs promos, um, maybe leave a comment. I guess when the live stream's over, leave a comment in the video and let me know, and I'll do a giveaway because I'm gonna have a bunch more of these. But let's go ahead and get to the box. So this box is already open because I was we did our 6-pack sealed deck sealed event, and the store owner didn't have any extra packs, so we had to use 3 packs of Siege 2 from here, and he gave us packs of Siege 1. So far I've pulled Fix It, which is a really exciting card, Lockdown, which, just look at that art, like that's beautiful. I really love that. And he also seems like an interesting card mechanic. I'm trying to figure out a good way to combine him with Nemesis Prime, bury cards under them. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks. I'm really happy with our success. Mudflap here, which is a character I don't know about, but I guess he's mostly from Cybertron. Like, that's a very Transformers Cybertron look on here. And then I've got the Dazzle Strike, so that's like Green Light's Lionizer. Astro Train. Which Astro Train seems like another one that I've got a deck built around. I haven't had a chance to play it. And then Tailwind. I actually ended up not using any of these cards in my deck. I built around Ion Storm. I went undefeated, which I'm really happy with. But I built around Ion Storm, and then here's the battle cards I've gotten so far. So I'm happy. You know, Sabotage Armaments. I didn't realize this was uncommon. I thought this would be a rare card just for how strong it is. And then I've got, besides that, here's some stuff out of that I didn't put in the deck. I've already got a Battlefield Incursion, so that's promising. But let's go ahead and start opening up some packs. Yeah, Ninja Bill, Lockdown's Generations version, I love that, like, the mix of the animated and Generation style. I'll admit I didn't love movie Lockdown as much as everyone else seemed to. I don't really care for that design. Oh, shit! Okay, first rare from the pack, and we're already pulling Jetfire, which makes me happy. This seems really strong. It's expensive, 16 stars, but he's big on stats. And I love this ability. Like, every time you battle, you can stack your flips with the way you want it. And then as a flip ability, it's not even a tap ability, as a flip ability, he has a better treasure hunt. That seems really strong to me. That's awesome. So, starting out strong. Go ahead and look at our little guy, Sidetrack. Is this the... Yeah, he's 3/3. Battle Patrol member. And he is... Oh. So, it's 2 treasure hunts in 1 pack, apparently. But again, especially looking at how much I think espionage is going to be used, I think the Battle Patrol guys are going to be strong because instead of playing an orange action and risking that getting countered, you can use a tap ability to get a strong orange ability, which seems nice. Ninja Build, General... hey, Tank Hunter, what's up? I saw your pulls, by the way, Tank Hunter. That's awesome that you finally got a super rare. Hopefully luck blesses you one more time. I've seen some people get some insane pulls. Let me just trying to make room, but I'm being cautiously pessimistic right now. Oh hey, Omega Supreme, that's another rare, isn't it? So that's awesome. That's the spaceship Omega Supreme. We can see a little bit of that art here, which I guess they had to divide him into three in some way or another. I don't know how much it makes sense for that part to be the spaceship. I still don't have that toy, but that's sweet. Ooh, and sights. I've already been having a ton of fun with sights on Octagon. This guy seems really, really strong. I've been fitting him in all sorts of decks. The Focus 2 ability, stacking Focus up, I've found is a really, really strong ability. That makes me happy. So that is terrific. Yeah, Ninja build. General Optimus, you're probably talking about Siege 2 General Optimus, Galactic Optimus Prime. Hey, green light. So we've got... Where was she? Green light and Dazzle Strike together again. Um, yeah, play a green card, that gets +1. That seems pretty good. The Safeguard ability, I haven't found... I think my local plays with so much direct damage that they don't care about Safeguard. It's might as well be non-existent. But yeah, it's nice to have them together. That's neat. Um, Galactic Optimus Prime is very strong. I don't know if he's broken, but with the right utilities, I think he has the potential to be. Oblivia Launcher. Oh, this is Brunt. So we've got the top half of Brunt. That's another rare. I'm curious. Shockwave Labs, do you know, is the rate, does this count as a rare for the box the way the other two do? Because that seems like a lot of rares starting out. Maybe it was top heavy. For my local store, so that they could build up some of their singles to sell, our price to get into the, Chop Shop, to get into the sealed event was the first sealed pack from our box. So with how top heavy my rares have been, hopefully I didn't give one away. When this flips and you gain at least... Oh, right. Because they're pushing for healing Insecticons now. And then another Fix-It. I'm leaving the battle cards for later. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so if this goes the same way as the Sandstorm, which I love this guy. Like, this seems like a very tactical card. Every mode targets a different one of the combat factions, which is kind of neat. But yeah, so I guess I might have blown my load pretty early on this box. If I've already got 3 rares, I'm expecting maybe one more, and that would be it. Hey, it's Sea-Watch, our first boat rescue patrol, which I'll admit I don't know much about the Battle Patrol guys, but the fact his Lord ability seems pretty nice, especially going into white decks. I've seen some cool stuff. Oh, Jetfire for a Detritus. Nice. Hey, Captain Sassy. Oh, thanks. So if you're playing out of the first 2 waves and you have Metroplex, I think that a wave 4, Metroplex in the wave 4 game might still be a perfectly valid option. Oh, I don't know why I opened this. I was waiting for the battle cards. I'm getting distracted. Wave 4 Metroplex, I think you could still modify and have a lot of fun with it. It basically kind of relies on you picking up Peace Through Tyrannies and security checkpoints. Hey, Thundercracker! I pulled him in my Turbo Draft, but here is another one. So that's 4 rares. So that really should be everything from the box, I think. Yeah, I'm curious about... there is a lot of black in this wave. I'd be curious to see how people figure out how to build around him. I think he has the potential to be strong also. I think Flip Flip Bang Bang was just doing a thing on him. Is this... Oh, it's 6... How many? So that's 5 rares? Oh, well, that's sweet. So now I've got half of the top half of Brunt and 6 gun. Um, but yeah, if anyone's just joined, the giveaway part is promos because I'm getting a lot of those, and then the Triptychon at the bottom of this box because I'm going to have so many spares. Okay, Crosshairs. He's the armor version of oh, I can't remember his name anymore. The helicopter. But it's funny to me that he's a tank and Ironhide is a truck when they like that's literally the same alt mode. As a toy guy, that's very fun. Hey, Hyperdrive. Hyperdrive is sweet. I think was Hyperdrive the guy I revealed. I think it is. Well, it's awesome that I finally have one. Yeah, turns any blue into an inspiring leadership. Okay, Captain Sassy, I'm getting distracted. I was answering your question. Wave 1 and Spinister, thank you. Wave 1 and Wave 2. I guess it depends on what you pull from your box, but I think if you're limited to Wave 1 and Wave 2 cards, you still... Ooh, Deadlock. You still want to... That's beautiful art. You still want to build either bold or tough focused. Siege 2 is what gives you the tools that you need to do other builds, like mixed builds. I think up until Siege 2 came out, mixed builds kind of struggled a little bit. So it depends on your pulls, but either like build and modify Metroplex because he is fun. Powertrain, that's the lord for the off-road patrol. And if not Powertrain, or if not Metroplex, then build a focused build around whatever aggro or defensive stuff you have. Hey, Spinister! Yeah, this is the guy I was talking about. He is the attack version of Crosshairs, and a really cool design. I played against Spinister a couple times. I haven't played with a Spinister yet, but both of these guys seem like they'd be fun decks to build around. And then we've got High Jump, another off-road guy. Chad, hey, what's up? Oh, that's awesome that you pulled Octone on 2-pack Turbo. What I've heard, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, is there... I've been so busy this week and I haven't kept up with all the news, and it seems like a ton's been going on. Is there something that happened wrong with... Ooh, Detritus. Did something go wrong with the super rares? Like, I'm trying not to be too optimistic because is Octone like really hard to get now or something? Blackjack. So that is my sports car patrol all done. He is the lord of the sports car guys, which is real sweet. Yeah, repairing damage. I feel like that's one of the weaker abilities for a cars deck, but I don't know. I still think it'll be fun to build with them. And here we've got Detritus. Repair 3 damage. Repairing is definitely... I'm excited to see people make it work. I feel like the tools are there now that the good deck builders out there will figure out how to do like repair stall decks. Love that art. Who is Detritus? Where did he come from? What's his story? Who's his family? Who does he love? Love that guy. Hey Brian, I did enjoy release weekend. This is the first time I'm actually home, like, opening stuff. But I did get to Friday night. I went to Woodburn Games, which is real near where I live. Oh, Astro Train. That's my second Astro Train. Makes sense. He's a common, but still seems like a really good triple changer. Oh, nice. Vanguard. I've seen, like, I've got some ideas that I've tested out with Vanguard already. This guy might be one of the first decks I build with. I did some 2-pack turbo booster draft there for the first time in my life, which was fun. Got my butt kicked by my girlfriend. And then yesterday we played 6 pack sealed between way Siege 1 and Siege 2. Barricade. Yeah, Barricade's another one. I've played around with adding him in Car's decks, and having that extra action per turn is very strong. Let me get that out of the way. Sunrunner. So I'm all good on the Battle Patrol guys, I think, now. Sweet. Detritus? It's not detritus? Metaphor? I didn't realize that. Detritus. Certain boxes have no triple changers and instead have like 6 to 7 super rares. Oh, okay. So it's not like super rares are hard to find. You just might hit the jackpot with a bunch of them. Okay. But I guess if they have no triple changers, then maybe Octane is harder to get. Here is another green light. Tailwind. I'm just making a mess. So someone might be lucky and get like a bunch of... I wonder... I am so curious as to how that affects trading, because I guess there'll be people with like 2 each of the other super rares, but looking for an Octane. Crosshairs, another Crosshairs, another Sea-Watch. Hey, Legendary Void, what's up? Gotcha. Okay, Brian, that makes sense. So Octane is still out there. Just the jackpot decks won't have one. Well, that seems fine. I'm sure they'll survive. Nova Storm. Yeah, a lot of black love this wave. I remember people were like throwing a fit when it said she has Pierce 3. That I guess this version of Nova Storm is a girl. I don't know. She was such a non-character in G1, another Vanguard. Like it's hard. I get like I don't know wanting continuity to be the case, but a lot of the stuff where something's different from G1 and that upsets some fans, I don't really get. Ooh, the new kickback. Okay. So here is Night Flight, which I think finishes off my Airstrike Patrol, which Night Flight is basically replacing... I view it as strictly one health better than one of the partners I have for Major Shockwave. But Kickback is kind of what's going to help Blue Bugs, I think, do a lot better. I know Sam Cahill over in Colorado has been doing a lot of good work with Blue Bugs. So I'm excited to see what modifications he does to his list, because that's kind of been his baby for a long time. Oh, geez. 13... Oh, a couple boxes. Okay, so 7 super rares. That's nuts. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, that makes sense to me, right? With Cyberverse, like, Nova Storm being female, like, I think it makes sense that they want to keep it consistent with all the modern media. Which I've been enjoying Cyberverse. I haven't watched any of Season 2. I started watching the first episode of Season 2, and I couldn't remember what was happening. So I got to go back and watch Season 1, which I think is only like an hour and a half total of view time. And it's all on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So my plan was, once I open these boxes, I'm going to go start sleeving stuff and just watch Transformers Cyberverse, like all 3 hours of it or whatever. Oh, Skytread! Okay, so here's the thing. So this one surprised me. I was really expecting... Skytread is a normal-sized toy, right? So I was expecting Skytread to be this sized. That way you put 2 of them together and you get a full Skytread. Instead, he's these sized, and then he's like... It just seems weird that he's going to be bigger than the other toys that are the same size classes. And I know that's like a toy thing, not a card thing. Not a big deal. Just one of my weird things I care about for no reason. Oh, nice. Yeah, Tank Hunter. If you're looking for blue bugs, Powered by Primus has done a couple different videos on blue bugs that I think will be very curious. Really cool to see. Oh, hey, Springer, the new Springer. When you have 7 more cards in hand, this at first I didn't think it was that strong, but I played around with it a couple times, and it's a lot easier unless you're playing against a Shockwave deck. I found that it's a lot easier to get the 7 cards in hand and keep them in hand. Um, so like every couple turns, I was basically getting extra actions and upgrades. I think Springer is an awesome one. Oh hey, this is I've got a complete Brunt now, so that's awesome. So that's one, two, six rares in a box. So I know it's not chock full of super rares, but I'm still very happy with that. Yeah, and then he shuts down Bold and Tough, which is really awesome. Captain Sassy, the deluxe Cyberverse figures got me super excited too. I really, 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 really want a good deluxe. Oh, now I can't remember her name. Barricade and Sunrunner. We've seen those boys before. Um, I keep wanting to call her Deadlock, but that's not right. Shadow Striker. If we get a nice deluxe articulated Shadow Striker, I would buy 2 of her if they did like a pre Frankenstein Shadow Striker and post Frankenstein Shadow Striker. Like that's just a really cool design, and I'm really enjoying her character. And I think like I hope she gets a better toy than her Ultra toy, because like that's a fun kids toy, but it sucks that she couldn't articulate her legs. Sergeant Mirage. Yeah, so like he builds around secret actions, and again, like we got so many blue tools in this deck, I think Mirage will find a good place to live too. Another side track. Almost through the box. I was thinking of like just trying to go through all the boxes in one video or one stream, but I don't know that I'll be able to get through everything. Hey, there's another lockdown. And Rumble. I was wondering, I hadn't seen any of the I I want Spy Patrol like Soundwave decks to work. Um I just have not been able to figure out. Maybe now that we've got some more like secret actions and stuff, we can protect the Spy Patrol members better. Rat Bat seems really good. Haven't pulled one yet. Oh hey, uh, Raider Skytread the plane. So I've got a complete Skytread now. So that's awesome. Yeah, he doesn't need to be that big. It's also I don't know. Needler. That's the first time I think I've seen Needler. Pierce 2. Enemy characters can't be repaired. I'd be curious to see how often this guy shows up in sideboards. Maybe if we get a bunch of healing decks at PPT or PAX, people will start sideboarding Needler just to shut that down. Yeah, the Jank Lab. I've heard like stories of Ratbat wrecking people in Limited. I'm curious to see how he'll survive in Constructed. Hey, Ape Face, there's another common. I think that's all the common combiner or triple changers now, which is another card of a toy that I really, really want. I wish he was better. I feel like once you're down to 4 health, tough 3 doesn't matter as much. I don't know. Maybe it'll be revealed in testing, but he steps up in improvement and improves every time he gets hurt, which we'll see how effective. Hey, okay, there's Ratbat. Yeah, tap, reveal the top card of your deck, repair 1 damage from each of your characters for each different color among that card's battle icons. So, you know, you get a 2 damage off all your characters, seems crazy good. And in Limited, your deck's a mess anyway, so chances of that coming off to 2 or even 3 damage healed is pretty good. Rat-Bat seems real good. So maybe you just build that way and build like mixed focus decks for Soundwave and the team. Does Needler shut down I Still Function? I guess the wording of I Still Function, you're right, because you bring them from the KO area. There's an Impactor. I just need a Lord Megatron. I don't think that's happening this box. Night Flight. So I Still Function brings them from the KO area and then heals 1, but if they are brought back from the KO area and they can't heal the 1, then they die again right away. 8, okay, yeah. Metaphor, that makes sense that 8 Face would be great in Limited because he's got beefy stats. And there's a smokescreen. Hey, is that... So, okay. So I've got... So that's awesome. So I ended up getting complete Brunt. So that's done. Complete 6-gun. One of the Omega Supreme pieces. A Jetfire, and a Thundercracker. I think that's nothing to sneeze at. No super rares, but that's still, I think, a really solid foundation to build off of. And I finally get to do this. So here we've got Trypticon. We've got Trypticon's buddies. This I'm going to leave sealed because this, along with these 4, is what I'm giving away right now. And that I'll save. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I keep calling this a video, but it's a live stream. Just leave me a comment and leave me a comment in the actual video comments, not in the live stream chat, because I don't know if I'll be able to catch all those. And I'll do a giveaway, give those away sometime next week, because I think I'll be getting plenty of those. Alright, let's take a look here. Unflinching Courage, Bold 2, seems fine. Well, Blue-Black seems nice. Crowbar, Designated Target, Swerve. Oh, excuse me. Energy Transfer, Opportune Offensive. Hey, there's that Merc card. That seems real good. Yeah, basically 3 damage on an attack. Real nice. Minor Medic Kit, Protective Field. I pulled this in my seal deck, but I really didn't get any value out of this. Maybe in Constructed, when you can like play a lot more defensively and have more heals to pull off that Safeguard 3 regularly. That'll be better. Oh, Pocket Processor. Yeah. Having a green instead of a white databank seems nice. Oh, my throat is giving out already. I guess that's because earlier today we were recording a bunch of Assassin's Creed. This feels different. Does that plastic feel different to anyone else compared to the earlier waves? Weird thing to notice. Crude Club. Someone at our sealed event had Crude Club and then had the shoulder holster, and they were putting that on which guy? Not Detritus, one of the mercs. Lockdown, on Lockdown, and they were wrecking shop with their setup there because they ended up having like 4 upgrades on them. So that was +4 and then 2 weapons. 2 of these guys, Soldier's Blasters. Lockdown was one-shotting all sorts of fools Our sealed event did not have enough upgrader removal in our pools. I think and that's why I think Ion Storm was so strong for me because I was able to prevent that from happening to me. Hijack, hijack. I also put in my sealed deck and I couldn't make work, but I think constructed. Hijack is basically an anti shockwave card. Ooh, man. I've got a battlefield incursion. I've got a relentless invasion. I am sitting good on Triptychon stuff. Point position. That seems like a really handy. Well, I forgot that it says while tapped. That's unfortunate. I feel like as a utility, I don't know. There's bravery out there, but oh yeah, yeah. Putting a club on Dreadwing uh, would be awesome. Although sabotage armaments exists, I'd be curious to see how. Like, I think Dreadwing and Predaking rely a lot on their weapons. Um, Having a turn negated almost because of sabotage armament seems like a real big vulnerability. Conversion engine for all them triple changers. Yeah, how's everyone else? How's everyone else's release weekend been going? I've been so busy I haven't caught up on coverage for everyone else. I know Jank Lab and I talked a bit about their release weekend. How's everyone else been doing? Overheat? Yeah, Overheat seems nice too. Good defensive card, especially in those mega bold decks we're seeing. Reprocess and a minor. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that combo when those cards were announced. That seems like a lot of fun. When they upgraded character defense and you flip battle icons. Yeah, this one, I don't know about Lucky Vest. Hey, Sturdy Javelin, that's another one of my favorites. I don't even care about the melee option. Just Sturdy Javelin is a better armed hovercraft, and it's a weapon that you can play and get around sabotage armaments, which I mean, I guess it depends on how big a way splash sabotage armaments makes in the meta, but seems real good. There's a multi-missile pod. I need like two more of those boys. Hidden fortification. Yeah. I was surprised this was not in Siege 1. I felt like tough as a secret action seemed like a very natural first secret action to give us. And hopefully, like, these boxes are not from the same case. I bought 5 boxes. I gave. This was a case of 4, and I gave one away for our fundraiser raffle. Which, if you guys weren't here earlier, we raised almost $4,000, which is awesome. Toolbox. Yeah. Um, so I gave that one away. This one was separate, and we played from it with our. I played from it for my sealed event. Um, but who knows? Maybe these guys in the case are those crazy super rare boxes. I'll knock on wood to hopefully not curse myself. Backfire. Do damage to the attack equal to the number of upgrades on the attacker. I I mean, I guess it seems nice, especially right with all the hey, there's another sturdy javelin. With all the secret actions we've gotten this wave, now I'm really back on that Skywarp deck. I wish that's the other thing. I wish yeah, Brian, not quite 4 grand. It was like 3,800 something. Um I wish we got one more Skywarp in this wave to replace Wave 1 Skywarp. Because I'd love another 6-star. Hey, there's that. Yeah. Scrap all the attacker's weapons. That's insane to me. This one, like, it's blue. I feel like it could have been blank, and it could scrap a weapon when they attack, and it would still be playable. But they let it be blue, uh, and it's all the attacker's weapons, and that is nuts. Like, yeah, against a, uh, I was playing around with Predaking builds during the reveals, like with some of the Siege 2 tools, and then this card came out, and I stopped. I put down my Predaking builds, and I haven't picked them up since. Yeah, you mentioned Janklab. I think you mentioned Backfire to me earlier today. I gotta take a look at that deck list you sent me in that video you put out. I don't know, is that out yet? I gotta once tomorrow. I've got the day off tomorrow, which I didn't even realize. Our office doesn't come in for Veterans Day. Is it Veterans Day? So I'll have some time to catch up on all the stuff that's happened this weekend. Step forward, yeah. Brave as a secret action also seems very good. Terrifying resilience. The kinetic intensifier whip's another one I like. Flip and get bold too. Stack that up with Grimlock. Uh, well, I don't know. I guess in an aggro Dinobot deck, bold 2 plus 1 might be better. Brian, see ya. Skywarp Wave 2, Barricade, Mirage Wave 3. Oh, interesting. Overwhelming advantage. I don't. Flipping all 5 colors just seems like 15 damage isn't. Oh, Sturdy Javelin again. Hey, Erratic Lightning. Um, there's easier ways to do 15 damage. I was kind of surprised that it's not just KO a character. Like the Autobot one is win the game. I feel like they could have done KO a character, but maybe they thought it was too easy. Yeah, here. If I mean, it's really hard if your deck and scrap pile are empty, you win the game. But hey, another battlefield incursion. KOing a character seems like that's not winning you the game, but it's also I don't know. Orzhov, Mirage, Taraxodon deck. Orzhov. That's a magic thing, right? I'll admit that I are Orzhov Magic the Gathering Ravnica, the Ravnica Guild? Repair 3 damage, yeah. So that's the oh yeah, well yeah, but I don't I see what you mean with Demolisher, how overwhelming advantage, like he's flipping a lot. Um, I guess you'd build like a focus deck with Demolisher, which I'll admit I have, and that lets you filter when you don't have the overwhelming advantage. Um, well, that is something to think about. I'm already building. Well, it's a direct damage focus deck, but it has. I don't think there's any black pips in it yet, but maybe if I put some black pips in, then there's a spot. Involuntary promotion. Now this one seems a lot of fun. Yeah, that one seems nice. Swerve, acute. Hey, there's my baby. I know I didn't reveal this card, but I love this card. This seems awesome. Uh, that seems really really good. I'm curious, right? The Mirage. I guess they don't have a Siege Blur because Blur would have been the one that I would have put in this art. But I do love that art. That seems like it's a comic panel. That looks awesome. Showing off. Um, the strict right. It's doesn't have blue, but it's a better UFO. Got a fake double OA video coming. Double OA? I'm not sure. Overwhelming advantage. Double overwhelming advantage? Oh, like like you've got a setup where you were able to pull overwhelming advantage twice. I guess I see what you mean, like demonstrating that it's theoretically possible. Oh, that's interesting, Joe. All right, I thought I was going to do all the boxes, but my throat's already giving out. So we're going to finish this one up. And like I said, if anyone just, you didn't buy boxes, but you want Triptychon, just let me know. This one is up for grabs. Jam signals, yeah. So the opposite to espionage. I keep calling it espionage, but that's not right. Sabotage? Sabotage. Wedge formation. Wedge formation was an awesome card in limited. That one really kicked some ass. Being able to draw extra cards really saved my butt a couple. Oh, there's finally a composite armor. I was wondering if I was going to get one in this box. I got to pull 2 more of these bad boys. And I got plenty of sabotage armaments here. Alright. Almost through. 4-wheel drive. Yeah. Seems good for off-road patrol. All those little trucks. I already opened these guys because I was a fool. But we did get Coup, which is the mercenary card that lets them use bounty twice, which is awesome. True, but then I'd pay shipping, Hunter, and I don't know. It just seems like a hassle. Tempting, though. I appreciate it. Toolbox, swerve, new orders. Yeah, untap a little guy. Seems nice. Ooh, shoulder holster. Here's the one I was talking about. Yeah, shoulder holster combined with crude club. Seems real good. Not crude club. I forget the one now. It's been a long weekend. Alright, we're gonna power through. Yeah, yeah. Cup's viable now. True. The most viable. Step forward. Oh, increased durability. Yeah. +4 seems real nice. Heroic Resolve I tried to make work a couple times. I'm sure that there's a better way to use it than what I come up with. I am excited to see what people build around the new Siege tools. You guys who are watching already know I'm not a great builder of decks. Oh, so now I've got a place at a Battlefield Incursions. Nice. There's another 4-wheel drive. Plunder. That's the first time I think I've seen that card in this box. Yeah. 3 black pips. I guess it's nice as an alternate to espionage, right? Alright. That is it. I pulled, what, 7 rares? Which I'm pretty happy with. Like I said at the top of the video, comment down below if you want these, because I've got extras. And have a good night, everyone. I guess I'm going to do a Crude Club Trucks deck. 3 cargo trailers, 3 extra padding, and a Crude Club. Yeah. So maybe Crude Club is the one I was thinking about. That's the one that gives you +1 for the upgrades you have, right? Let me see if I can find it in here. Sabotage. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, guys. I'm calling this one. I'm glad I finally got to open up some packs. And I'll catch you all later this week. I've got some footage coming out for my sealed event. That went super well. I think I had some interesting games. And, trying to get more sealed experience before packs. So if you're curious about that stuff, make sure you stay tuned because it's coming out shortly. All right, have a great day. See you guys.